How's it going, everyone? Mask here, back with another Knights Chronicle video, and I'm actually crazy excited about this one. Netmarble is laying down the updates. We got tons of new content, and they've actually listened to some of our complaints as well, which is incredible. And I do believe there's one of the best notes, just sort of to the community, that I've ever seen from them yet, too. Just acknowledging that, yes, they're reading what we're saying. It's just a really good feeling, something we've been missing with them so much. So we're gonna dive headfirst into this huge update, check out the patch notes, and talk about just about how I feel about them. Absolutely. But before we jump into them, I just want to show you how you can save a ton of money if you ever go to buy any crystals in game or any of the packages, or really make any purchases on the Google Play Store or the iTunes App Store. Let's check out GameFlip. Before your next purchase in the Play Store or the App Store, make sure to check out GameFlip. They got Google Play gift cards, 15% off face value. iTunes gift cards for 5, 11, even 18% off face value. This is basically free money. And right now, if you register a new account using the link at the top of the description, you can get 20% off your first purchase, saving you up to another $2. You're always backed by the GameFlip guarantee. So check out the link in the top of the description down below. It'll take you to GameFlip and start saving yourself some money. All right, here we are. Let's check out the actual patch notes. Now, I'm going to scroll quite a bit down here to start things off because I missed quite a bit. We got SSR Heroes. That was a crappy banner. No one cared about it. Package removal schedule. We don't actually care about the packages. Most of them are pretty meh. Server merge, though. This one I'm a little on. I'd like to thank everyone who's shown their love and support for Knights Chronicle. Currently, Knights Chronicle has 2 servers, Global and Japan. In the near future, we'll be merging Japan with Global to make them as a whole server. There'll be no changes made with the Global server itself. As for the users playing in the Japan server, we will fully consider the data transfer policy. Excuse me? Japan's been out for so much longer than Global. It's really not okay, but whatever. Servers are merging. Cool. Yeah. Maintenance notice. Now, I actually saw a lot of stuff in the maintenance notice, but let's just jump into the actual update details. This is where most of our information is going to come from. Honorable heroes, the world of Knights Chronicle continues to expand further, and we have more in store for everyone. Meet new heroes, a new advent dungeon, a new region in adventure mode, and new hero costumes. Also known as attempts at making more money. Oh well, at least they're cheaper now. In addition, as we promised via the developer notes, some UI/UX improvements have been made for Guild Battle, dungeons and other contents, and improvements in the combat AI for your convenience. Make sure to check out the details that can be found below. All screenshots are sure, blah. I actually really like this new loading screen. Morrigan is a badass. Who is this? Actually, I don't even know, man. I recognize I know most of these characters. That's Nyx, maybe Nyx. That looks like Janice. No idea who this is, although I probably should. And I can't decide who these 2 guys are. Callie. Callie, Janice. Yeah, and then I can't decide who these 2 people on the sides are. Or chat's gonna let me know in just a second. We got new heroes, SSR Wind Attribute Hybrid Type, Archmage's Apprentice, Amelia. Damn. All right, let's go. Archmage's Apprentice, Amelia, a mage from the Grand Duchy of Delcart. As Wiz's apprentice and lab assistant, she is an expert when it comes to the use of engraving magic. The trailing sleeves of her lab attire are enchanted with engraving magic that helps her out in various situations and also protects her from danger. Oh, her sleeves are huge. She is helping Wiz to create barrier stones and other magical products. Although she isn't as skilled as Wiz when it comes to taking inventions from prototype to production, she is talented at reducing production costs and streamlining mass production. Her gifts are responsible for the laboratory running on time and under budget. She has a quiet personality, but that doesn't stop her from speaking her mind, even if that leaves Wiz flustered from time to time. Let's learn a little bit more about Amelia. Having an assistant who can reduce the production cost can be very helpful, especially when you want to mass produce magical products. Wiz might have spent a lot more before Amelia came along. I wonder why Amelia's coat is so long and that it covers her hands. Well, those pointy things on the end sure look cool. Whoa! Her sleeves are so big. Now let's check out her skills. So, Quiet Castigator, her leader's skill, increased wind allies attack by 40%. Not bad. I mean, we've seen a couple of those now, but it's tried and true, proven that these just flat 40% attack buffs are pretty well the best leader skills we have available. They're the only ones you ever use. More attack damage, more damage, finish runs faster, do more damage, kill people faster. It's great. Penetrating Wedge. Inflicts penetration damage equal to 100% of attack to one target. If the target has damage immunity or a shield, inflicts penetration damage equal to 80% of attack for each effect. Damn! That is one of the best damaging skill ones in the game, actually. That's 100%, and if they have damage immunity or shield, it does an extra 80 for each effect, doing up to 1, 8, 16, math please, 360% attack damage on a level 1 skill. Barrier Explosion level 1 inflicts penetration damage equal to 120% of attack to a target and 2 adjacent enemies. It's a cleave. If the target has damage immunity or shield, 80% chance to cast stun for 1 turn for each effect. 80% chance for 1 turn for each effect. So maybe you up to 2 turns? I'm just trying to understand that wording. Sounds like she can stun up to 2 turns, but also if you maxed out this skill, you got to imagine that would be a 100% chance and potentially 2 turns. Yeah. Final Magic Engraving, 3rd skill, inflicts penetration damage equal to 100% of attack to all enemies. 35% chance to cast Weaken on 3 enemies. To decrease target's max HP and current HP by 90% for 2 turns. Damn, it is only a 35% chance, and I'm probably up to about 50 to 60% if it's maxed. Probably it's just cost so much to max these characters lately. But there's Weaken back, and I mean, I was super impressed with Weaken. I jumped in onto Elizabeth so hard, but Weaken has horribly disappointed me. Put it on this many different people, though, maybe it's a little bit better. There's just so many cleansers, and Weaken is a simple debuff, very cleansable. Spellcoat passive, based on a 6-star stat, obtains engraving and protection when attacked, decreases damage taken by 30% and increases attack by 25% for 2 turns when the caster has engraving and protection when attacked. Gets it when attacked, increased damage taken by 30% and increases attack for 2 turns when the caster has engraving and protection when attacked. So gets it on the first attack, every attack after that, and it stacks up to 2 times. So 60% damage reduction? What? Ah, but it disappears at the start of the turn. Interesting. So it's like she takes a hit. She's got a 50% attack boost. So you want her counterattacking a lot, obviously, to take advantage of that. Interesting. Obtains engraving and protection at the start of the wave. Increases damage dealt by 150% to targets with shields or damage immunity. So basically, if you have shields or damage immunity, look out. This chick's coming in hot. Doesn't really have single target nukes as very well, or it doesn't have focused single target nukes. It's interesting. This isn't a fantastic character really jumping out at me, but I have a feeling they said there's a new advent. So obviously one of these new characters is going to be necessary for the new advent, and I'll have to wait and see which one that is. That was Amelia. Let's head back into the patch details. And we have the SSR Wind Attribute Attack type. What is with this wind love? All of a sudden we have 100 wind characters. Explosive Adolescent Junior. Check it out. Baseball logo. All right. An aggressive girl with no endless love for explosives. She always carries a huge bat that she uses to launch her special homemade bombs. Not only are her bombs powerful, but they explode so beautifully that people often mistake them for fireworks. And she doesn't disagree. While she's a Magitech prodigy and devoted to her work, she's also interested in makeup and fashion. Like any other teenage girl, between being Shiloh's granddaughter and Mr. Boom's kid sister, it seems clear that her love of explosives is genetic. Check her out. Junia really surprises me. I didn't expect her to be related to Shiloh and Mr. Boom, not to mention her love for explosives. I bet she was exposed to a lot of explosives thanks to her family. Wonder how she keeps her clothes so clean despite the multiple bombs she makes. How pretty are fireworks popping as big as the sky? Okay. When they look like they're 10, right? They're all like 10. I don't understand. Let's check out Junia's skills. Wind allies crit strike damage by 30% is the leader skill. 100% of attack to one target, 50% chance to inflict damage equal to 30% of attack to enemies adjacent to the target. So skill 1 is a 100% with a 50% chance to do a 30% cleave. Ready, fire, second skill, inflicts damage equal to 110% of attack to 3 targets. It's a cleave with a 60% chance to cast fuse for 300% of attack on one target for 6 turns. Obtains festival prep. Ally and enemy turns are counted towards the effect duration for fuse. Inflicts damage equal to 3, and then we'll have to get to what fuse is. Obviously, it'll probably bring it back. Fuse does sound like a bomb that explodes for a 300% nuke after 6 turns. Ally and enemy turns are counted towards the effect for fuse. Cool. Festival finale. Inflicts damage equal to 300% of attack to one target with a 60% chance to cast fuse for 300% of attack to a target and 2 adjacent enemies for 6 turns. So it's a cleave. The fuse effect is cleave as well. And of course, ally and enemy turns are counted towards fuse. Decreased damage taken by festival prep is a 30% damage reduction when the caster has festival prep. 50% chance to gain abnormal status immunity. Consumes, oh wait, that's dot. So decreases damage taken by 30% when the caster has festival prep, period. 50% chance to gain abnormal status immunity. Consumes festival prep at the start of the turn to increase caster's attack by 30% for 2 turns. Interesting. Only way she gets festival prep is from her skill 2, or from the level 60 talent, obtains festival prep at the start of the wave. 100% chance to cast fuse on the attacker for 480% of attack for 3 turns when the caster dies. Damn. 480% nuke when she dies. Starts off with festival prep, uses it to get an attack boost 30%, gets festival prep back from her skill 2. The fuses are really neat, but I wonder how cleansable they are. That's the real question. I just have to see just how cleansable they are. All right, let's head back to the notes. Gotta see how it actually works in game, right? It's a weird dot, and I just have to see how reliably it's getting all the way through before I really kind of express how I feel about her. Once again, though, not hugely impressed by Junia. Like, I'm not sitting here like, damn, I gotta have that girl. SSR Water, attribute, attack type. Decorated Darling Lily. Decorated Darling Lily. Decorated Darling Lily, a girl from the Heldria Kingdom. She's exactly aware how cute she is and isn't afraid to say so. She loves pretty things, and her absolute favorite hobby is decorating her beautiful self. It's hard to say whether she's confident or straight up conceited, although her looks have a way of attracting the wrong kind of attention. She keeps her purse stocked with all sorts of little cherry bombs and is one of Shiloh's regular customers. She is a close friend with Shiloh's granddaughter, Junia, and together they spend their days shopping for clothes and explosives. I bet Lily and Junia surprise a lot of men with their ability to handle explosives. Their adorable looks won't give you an impression that they're carrying explosives with them at all the time. I can see them walking along together, happily throwing their explosives and letting them explode behind them. What even is this? Haha, I'm tired even though I'm so pretty. Oh my lord. Balancing on a bomb. Check out her skills. Beautiful Dynamite. Increases water allies multi-strike chance by 30%. Inflicts damage equal to 100% of attack to one target with a 30% chance to charm. That's skill 1. Skill 2 is 120% of attack to 3 targets, so it's a cleave. 2 adjacent, yeah, cleave attack. Inflicts penetration damage equal to 20% of attack if the target is male. Very, very lackluster skill 2. Never leave home without it. Inflicts damage equal to 120% of attack to all enemies with a 45% chance to charm male targets for 1 turn. Man. Feminine Pursuit. Increases evasion by 40% if the caster has damage over time. If the caster has damage over time. What? Attacks deal penetration damage when the caster has a debuff. Okay. Surprising Charm increases damage dealt to males by 80%, decreases all male enemies attack by 30% by 1 turn at the start of the wave, increase critical strike damage by 50% if the caster has damage over time. This must be the Advent character, because this character it's just not great. Like, that is just very... Like, I mean, you do have damage over time a lot in Advent dungeons, but that is very underwhelming. That's gotta be the Advent hero. No? Maybe. But we looked at... no, just go back to the details. So we looked at Amelia, we looked at Junia, we looked at Lily, and that's it. Lily must be the Advent hero. She is, yeah, McClure, for sure. I was like, this hero sounds like a free-to-play acquirable hero. This just isn't too hot. Watch her be broken in the next Advent. Oh, well, yeah. So a new adventure region, improved functions. A new region in the adventure mode, 12. Ravine of Memories has been added. 3 difficulty levels will be available, of course. 10 stages, yep. Stars acquired per adventure will also be marked to make it easier to view which stages of incomplete stars for the collection rewards. Single Advent dungeon added. Fatal Attraction, the Lily Advent. Because I'm so pretty. Oh dear. Single Advent dungeon added. The Legendary Pirate, Britain Advent. So nice. We're going to see a single solo Britain dungeon, which is fantastic. Combined badges system added. Does it increase the stars? Special dungeon, it must. That wouldn't even make sense otherwise. Special dungeon, costume badge, dungeon improvements. The amount of badges dropped in the costume badge dungeon has been increased. Dungeon tickets can be used once a day. If you use a dungeon ticket, the number of daily entries for the costume badge dungeon will be reset. That's actually quite awesome. If I had known this was coming, I probably would have been resetting the badge dungeon when it was on double drops. But we couldn't reset it because that reset hasn't started. So I don't know why I'm saying that. Smart AI system applied. The Smart AI system has been added to assist you on your adventures. Improve the helper heroes to use skills more efficiently when battling an auto battle through the Smart AI system. Well, basically they're saying they've updated the AI. That's great. New costumes added and improvements. Added 6 new hero costumes to make your heroes more special. Costume codex board on our official Mobirium page. Costume codex? Should I do it? No. Applied the hide costume feature, which can be toggled on or off to shore hide your costume. That's fantastic. There was a lot of people complaining about hating the new look of their heroes. In line with our efforts to improve the system, obviously they're showing you the changes in the prices. We went over that already. Guild battle improvements. Guild members participating in attack phase acquire their rewards properly, and they'll no longer end immediately once the goal is achieved. Rather, the guild leader or vice guild leader needs to declare victory in order to end the attack phase. I also really like that. The turn buff effect will now activate at quicker intervals, because no guild really battles back to back to back to back. So you can just let it run the full 8 hours, and everyone actually has a chance to get an attack in. The turn buff effect will now activate at quicker intervals, referring to the table below for more information. So we get a 50% attack bonus, 100, 2, 3, and 4. That's awesome. It actually is going to let the offensive teams, and it's going to make these defensive and healing hero teams that are just sitting there to troll you viable, or not as viable, which I hated about guild battles. When a guild is attacked by another guild member, a notification showing which guild member is attacking the base has been added. The rating conditions for achieving guild battle points have been changed. The guild can achieve the rank based on victory points required. Okay, cool. Guild lobby screen has been improved. The number of attack phases available and reset time for guild battle now shows the number of times your guild has reached first place. You may check the latest information when your guild joins guild battle. Cool. No. If the time runs out, it'll automatically end, I'm sure. That wouldn't make sense at all. Added new laboratory functions. A new feature has been added that allows you to exchange your current insignias for other insignias. Okay. Time remaining for event achievements have now been added, making it easier to see how long before the event ends. I really do like that as well. Taunt status effect icon has been improved to show the status effect more clearly. It's like super... Oh, you know what? I really like that because it's so dumb. Like sometimes when I'm taunted, it's like, what the actual F? Who am I taunted by? Who am I supposed to be attacking right now if my opponent has more than one tank? Which tank taunted me? And there's so many times when I actually don't even realize I'm taunted, and you totally are like throwing a match because you're wasting your skill 3 on the tank and you don't even know you were taunted, because it's kind of hard to see. Melancholy for debuff status, effects are not applied unless buff cannot be removed. The rune substat additional HP recovery has been changed to auto HP recovery. I do like that as well, because it wasn't additional HP recovery. When using locked heroes as materials, this prompt will allow the usage of locked... This prompt will allow the usage. Okay, I like that. It's currently locked. Are you sure you want to use it? Totally down. The max level medal has been added to each hero info to provide a clear view on which heroes you have at max level. Cool, I like that as well. Hero details have been improved to show the overall max stat value a hero can achieve per category. Some limits have also been increased as compared to before. Oh! To show the overall maximum stat value a hero can achieve per category. I do kind of see how this is showing. So is this telling me it's 20.95% over max? That's kind of what this is telling me right now. 100% is in the red because the max accuracy you can have is 80%, and we are currently 20% over. What do you have on this character to have 100% accuracy? You guys are... This is such a troll rune page. Special dungeon, gold Evo dungeon area settings have been changed. Scroll speed for the special dungeon list has been increased when in landscape mode to make it easier to scroll through the list of special dungeons. I can appreciate that. A following change has been made for the penalty of having Tayo in your party. Decrease attack by 500% to decrease attack by 300%. Okay, we're still not going to use them. Whatever. On the third wave, there's a certain condition when Bokan, the monster summoned beside Nikita, revives continuously when killed using Verd's third skill to kill Nikita, and Bokan has been fixed. Nobody really cared anyway. Hero changes. Yo! Is sort of... I like, boom, let's make this guy viable. Description has been modified. Skill effects stay the same. Okay, no changes at all. Targets imprinted with Rosecrest. Imprint Rosecrest on female enemies for 2 turns at the start of the wave. Okay. Shaman Archer Rebecca. The skill 2 description has been fixed. Skill effect stays the same. Inflicts damage equal to 100% of attack to a target and 2 adjacent enemies. 70% chance to apply Judgmental Light for 2 turns. Judgmental Light deals damage equal to 200% of attacker's attack when attacked and then disappears. So she sets it up, knocks it down basically. Other fixes and improvements. In case of defeat or sudden disconnection during an arena battle, the decks displayed in the arena rankings will now be updated to the latest deck used. Achievements. The achievements shortcut button has been added to various menus to make it easier to access the achievement screen. I do like that. Usually you had to go all the way back to the lobby to get to achievements, and it was so annoying. Fixed an issue where the game would crash when changing screen orientations on Android mobile devices. When starting a stage and auto repeat, the stop when account rank increase option is turned off as default to prevent any inconvenience for new users constantly ranking up without their knowledge. When you purchase a package item, the items will be delivered as a bundle directly to your inbox. When you purchase Lena's monthly crystal package, you'll now be notified about the expiration 3 days ahead of the time. The prompt will also offer you to repurchase another monthly crystal package after the previous one for your convenience. Pre-purchasing will merit bonus crystal rewards, so you can overlap your monthly by 3 days. I mean, pretty much everyone has that monthly running. I mean, I shouldn't say pretty much everyone, but I've always had the monthly running. It's a very, very good deal. If you skip or miss a day of attendance from the monthly package, your next login reward will move on to the proper date to make sure you're able to finish the reward list. Excellent. We hope you enjoy the new update. That's all for now. See you soon, my fellow heroes, and stay excited. Now let's just do another quick scan as to what else is going on here, because so far this is pretty awesome. 2 new heroes, new advent. This is one of the bigger updates they do. We have a 7-day login update commemoration. It's worth a quick glance at. 4-star SSR hero, 100 crystals, million gold, 100 crystals, million gold, 100 crystals, 4-star SSR hero. Hell yeah, 300 crystals, 2 million gold, and 2 4-star SSR hero tickets. Let's go. We got Britain also. Britain actually attainable now. Nobody wanted to grind co-op for him. That is like the literal worst. That was the only way to get him before. And that weird Britain Spirit event back in the day. Amelia, Morgan, Esna, Junia. Yeah, Lily, Amelia. And we're good. That is all of the updates. We just got some new raid ups. That's cool. Skill enhanced package Ramu. The special costume of Ramu released with the update is so adorable. Have you seen Noble Daughter Ramu? And skill enhanced package Ramu. For those of you who want to strengthen the noble daughter even further, what? Crystal and gold useful too. The package comes with 1,200 crystals and 3 million gold. Okay, so it's just the same thing we saw with, this with Rebecca. That's fine. Package sale period may change. 1,200 crystals, totally not needed. Trigger rune selector pack. 6-star trigger containing rune selectors. It all contains. Probably not going to be a great package either. Dude, none of these packages are ever priced right for me. 6-star is only be purchased once a week. Yeah. All right, cool. All right, that's going to do it for the update today. We still have a bunch of costumes to look up, but this was just getting way too long. We're going to split it up into 2. Thanks for checking us out. Make sure you grab my Facebook and my Twitter from the description down below. Follow me on social media. That's how you know when I'm going live on Twitch. And you can get in this cool chat box above my head in a YouTube video. All you got to do is catch me streaming live on Twitch. Also, make sure to look at that link at the top of the description. It's going to take you to GameFlip, where you can save a ton of money next time you go to buy any in-game currency like crystals, any of these new packages coming out, or really anything on the App Store or the Google Play Store. Make sure you check out GameFlip. Save yourself some money. That's going to do it for today, though. Thanks again. But until next time, smash that subscribe button. And chat, help me out here. And stay classy.